done a shot before I started.
Man, you feeling right?
You was drinking.
Such a dad joke. I loved it.
Welcome, Internet. This is the premiere of Deep Shots. I'm your host, David Sauce, and this is Deep Shots. And the purpose of this show is we have guests on, and we talk about their careers and their passions, and we go deep while taking shots of alcohol.
Can't wait
Today,
to go deep in you.
Today I have two very special guests. They run the Lanebros channel, over 25,000 subs. They have also released, Freddie Lane has released an album. And
Trash. Yeah. MC, come on, bro.
Cody is not just a filmographer or a photographer, but he is also quite the mixer.
And a pornographer.
Sure am.
All right, so let's get started.
All right, so which way do we go?
So we're going from the front of it to the end of it.
Okay.
Pass me that little shot.
Okay.
All right.
And this is the vodka?
This is the vodka.
Oh,
I hate vodka.
We got
Is that also vodka? I'm just kidding.
just a cup of vodka. Just a cup. All right. Cheers,
man.
guys. Number one.
Okay.
what if I throw it?
Blech.
All
I'm
right.
gonna die.
So let's get into it. How'd you guys all start? I know you guys have the YouTube channel and music, but what was the thing that got you guys started? What was the conversation?
You hate vodka that much?
Nah, I'm just chilling.
I'm
I
just
got
chilling?
started with the YouTube channel?
Yeah, how'd you get started with the YouTube channel and the music? What was the starting
I think
conversation?
you could probably start with that because he had the YouTube channel first.
But he started with the music.
Yes,
so
I
which
did.
you want to go with the music or should I go with
Well,
the music?
I've been posting kind of my music on YouTube for a little bit, and then you had started doing the fitness vlogs, and then I was doing music with a bunch of other people at this spot we call it the Trap Spot, and then he came over with the laptop, and we did a couple, and a couple of them went viral, so we just kind of kept it moving.
Hell yeah, bro. It started because me and my homie's baby mama at the time started, we both worked out a lot, so we're like, dude, let's do fitness videos, because that was blowing up on IG and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then that turned into me just shooting my own vlogs with the homies. And then one night I was like, bro, let's react to some music, and that video fucking blew up.
It really did.
I like both versions.
And so it just kept doing it, bro.
Our perspectives on
And we was in the trap. We was in the trap house. We didn't have shit to do. So I was like, hey, video. And we would literally drop like 5 a day. Like I would just record them, edit them, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, not much editing too. Like we made that fire ass intro, you know, with what's the song?
But people were like, how'd you do it so fast? I was like, bro, we was just in this bitch like non-stop.
We didn't have shit to do.
Yeah, bro, it was literally like I would just in the morning just record, and then just edit.
Yep.
And did it feel different too? Like when you started, like did you know like something was like going down?
Yeah, definitely. Cause like we kept getting views. Like it was like no matter what we were reacting to, it'd be like 100,000 views, 200,000 views.
It was interesting.
It was cool.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're gonna go into top picks. I'm just gonna give you an either or, and I want to know which one you would pick. All right.
Do we do the shot first, or do we?
No, this is before this next shot.
Thank God. Yeah, I need to space out.
Yeah.
But we're almost there.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
be ready.
Okay.
Okay. So first off, Jay-Z, Tupac.
Tupac.
Jay-Z.
All right.
Oh,
Wasn't expecting that.
Why Jay-Z, bro?
Cause I was around for more of them. You know, I love Tupac and all
I
that
was
stuff,
around for Jay-Z, but I could never really get behind a lot of Jay-Z songs.
Yeah.
But I wasn't even around for Tupac for real, and I fuck with all his songs. Or a lot of his songs.
What's your favorite Tupac song?
But as a person though, as like a person, granted Tupac was young when he died, so it's hard to compare somebody with a young mind.
Right.
But I would say I fuck with Jay-Z as a businessman and as a person.
What's your favorite Tupac song?
I don't know. I like a lot. Ghetto Gospel really hit me early though. That's when I first.
Okay, yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
Eminem or Busta Rhymes?
Busta Rhymes to go. Busta Rhymes like what? Like if rap looked like a person?
That's a tough one, bro. But I'm gonna have to go Eminem. Bro.
Eminem?
All right.
It's more consistent,
Doctor,
more
respectable.
All right.
But that doesn't.
Country or pop?
Country or pop?
Probably pop.
Who listens to country, bro?
Mostly just because country is like one thing, but pop has been a lot of things over the years. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like pop is a more like broader term.
Because it just means popular, so it's whatever's popular. Which is usually a measured thing.
I fuck with country too, though. I fuck with the storytelling in country. It's hard to
do. Never seen you bump a country song. Oh wait, hold on. No, you like it's the cloud.
I don't like that fucking song, bro.
Just got outed.
No, bro. I ain't never even heard that.
All right, booze or weed?
By Miley Cyrus, released in 19. I'm just kidding.
Booze or weed?
Booze or weed?
Oh, weed?
That's a tough one.
Let me think about it a second. You want to hit this?
Alcohol every time.
Yeah, man.
Every time.
Wait, hold up. That's not even, no.
I'll tell you why. Because alcohol doesn't affect how I process information. Weed does. Alcohol just might slow this shit down. But I know what I think and how I process information. Crazy. It's going to be that. Just maybe extreme without the inhibition.
I feel that way about weed.
But weed, bruh, like I be looking at shit from all different angles. I'm like, I don't need this type of
way up high, like, that looks
all right, nice. And then last, club or pub?
Pub. I don't need all that loud ass noise.
We haven't gone out.
I've never been in. Yeah, no. What are clubs?
But I'm definitely gonna say club for sure.
Yo, you like clubs?
Yeah. Bitches shaking ass. You don't see that at
That's
pubs.
true. Not at your.
That's
You don't see bitches shaking ass at pubs.
I mean, it seems like the biggest difference is probably like dancing versus like, do you want good food?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just like be chilling, bro. I don't really get all that loud ass.
Latin clubs, bro.
Yeah, that'll take it. I'll take like a Spanish club.
Yeah, bro. Because like the dancing, it's just like it's so cool.
Yeah, I guess it depends for me then.
You guys ready for the next shot? We're doing some rum next.
Fuck, man.
I already feel lit.
Me too. I'm gonna die.
All right, pass me that cool.
And just so you know, at any time you guys can tap out. Okay. That's totally okay.
All right, bro. Cheers.
Cheers.
Whatever.
To the deep shot.
Okay.
All right. So what have been more of the big moments that have happened so far? Like not just like when you guys hit like say like 10,000 subs. Is that just like the big moment, or what were more of those that were happening?
I got one. Okay, for me, I got one. It was before I was even in it, but it was like when I saw the proof of concept for the first time. Like because it seemed like it was not like it's crazy because like we had the BTS and like 500,000, but like the first video that you and old girl did that with the NBA YoungBoy video, Brooke, shout out Brooke, and it was at like 9, and I was like damn, because it was only a couple of days, and I was just like okay cool, we can actually do that.
Well, you know, people hated. Okay, Brooke was my shawty at the time, white girl, and people hated on her, bro. Me and her reacted like to some rap videos. Yeah, and we're like, that white girl can't tell them shit, bro. I was like, what the fuck? That shit was crazy.
People don't want to like seeing people be happy.
But the biggest thing biggest moment for me was probably, it doesn't seem like a lot now, but it was when we hit the first 1,000, bro.
Oh, yeah.
When we hit the first, and the NBA YoungBoy video with Brooke. That was like, it was like, wow, bro, we can actually get, we can actually get viewers. We can actually get blah, blah, blah. Like, that's when you actually saw the potential. Like, bro, if we put in the work, we can actually take this as far as you want.
Another one recently was the cartoon podcast we did. That one did a lot better than I thought it was going to do, because people like cartoons and it's such new content for us. So like it was just cool to kind of see that kind of start to get like a base following. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like so it was nice to have that like change of not just doing
exactly.
Reacts,
we've been doing reacts for like a year, so you know it's kind of cool to be like do something else.
Cool. All right, let's go into some hidden passions. What's something that maybe I don't know about?
Can I just say I like how you're padding like each shot with multiple questions, because I thought it was gonna be what's your favorite color? Boom. Where'd you go to school? Jay-Z or Beyonce? Boom.
Hidden passions. What's some hidden passions?
And if you say anything besides Beyonce, I feel like you're wrong. But
Doctor.
What
are my favorite things?
What's your hidden passions?
You asking me? Okay, I was about to ask you first.
Okay, I'll go first.
Because I don't really feel like I have any hidden passions.
I feel like I know Freddie pretty well.
Yeah,
but like,
honestly.
What's something maybe I don't know about you? Hidden passion.
I guess a lot. You probably know this, but my passion really is kind of learning new things.
Actually, yeah.
So like, whether it be like the keyboard or like any martial arts, or just like I know a lot about psychology and stuff too, but it's more of just like I get excited when I like learn some new shit. Even if it's just like how your body moves, like that goes into martial arts.
Passion for learning. That's a good one to have.
Yeah.
You got any, Freddie?
Do I have any hidden passions?
Hidden passions?
One
you just want to capitalize on?
You know what? I would say it's more of a want to do, maybe even a hobby at max, but I want to voice act. I've always wanted to voice act. I've done a couple of small things.
That shit would be dope.
But just it's always, I know voice actors, I follow a couple that follow me on Instagram,
So to follow on that, what are shows that you would want to voice act, or what would be a show like that, like a new show you'd want to voice act on?
Anything where two things would happen. One, where like, this not all the time, but like where you can record in the same booth as the other people acting, because then you get to like bounce off of people. It's kind of like acting in like on a real like set or whatever, because you get to learn real life
as opposed
practice.
to like acting.
Yeah, exactly.
Around,
Because you got stage practice and stuff. So like that kind of bouncing off of people and stuff, or just ones that already have like big names, like popular titles would just kind of guarantee me more work. You know what I'm saying? Like if you Goku or like Vegeta, you don't gotta like ask if you want to do a show. You just like
do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, I got something to add on that too, though.
What's up?
Another thing that I'm passionate about is, or not really passionate about, but I'm interested in is singing, bro, and the vocal, like your vocal ability.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because for me, it's like the hardest thing.
You can say you can't sing.
Yeah, no, it's been the hardest thing for me to learn. Most things, like whether it be like athletics or like, I pick up things pretty quick.
Yeah.
But singing was like the one thing that I didn't at all, bro. Like I have vocal coaches, and it just is such a struggle for me. And because of that struggle, like I fuck with it that much more. It's like, okay, bro, this is just dope.
Because it's a challenge.
Yeah.
But I mean, a lot of people have described it too as being like as vulnerable as being naked.
Yeah.
Like it's
the vulnerability, bro.
It's a lot different than just playing an instrument, because like it's one thing operating a tool as opposed to like controlling something coming out of your body. It at least it comes across as something that is a lot more intimate.
No, I definitely agree. I thought it was really funny because I've only been singing for a couple of years, and I'm not even at the place where I want to be. But like, I just assumed that when you had started singing, that you were gonna like kill it like off rip.
Oh yeah.
So many other things.
Just like.
So it was like, it was cool. I gotta keep the thing.
It's just like a psychological thing too,
Mm-hmm. Well, to follow up on that, how do you feel the difference between rapping versus singing? Like obviously it seems like singing might have more of a challenge.
Yeah. I'll say a couple of years ago, about 5, maybe 4 years ago, I was in a place with my music creatively where I was kind of bored. I thought that like I hadn't really gotten to any real goals or where I wanted to hit, so I wanted to think of something I could shake it up with. And I remember I was in the studio with Spence, and Spence was like had been like up all night. He was looking for beats, and he played on like a random funk one or whatever, and like that's where Red Dress came from. There's this random ass song I made called Red Dress,
right?
And so I thought it'd be fun to like sing a couple of times to switch it up, and that shit just hit. I put out a couple ones, and like they just like the town, like when I put them out, was just fucking with them. So I made that switch, and I just kind of realized it just kind of goes with like with whatever the song is about for real. So like I did a song called They Don't, actually with Limbo, not too long ago, and it was like I could rap on it, but like for the chorus I also wanted to sing on it as well. So just whatever the song dictates for real. It's a really long way.
So what do you guys know? Like what do we think is harder? What do we respect more?
No,
like
more of like the different challenges and what you like and dislike versus like, because I like. At least for you, you said that like it's a little bit harder for singing, like and you like it more because of that. But like, what are the advantages and the disadvantages of like choosing either one? And
you don't gotta be as like musically technical with rapping, but you gotta be like clever with what you're saying. Whereas whereas singing, your lyrics can be a little bit maybe more not as complex, but the way you're singing it, might be a little bit more like technical.
Like you might have to rhyme more, or you might.
Bro, I thought about this shit a lot. So rapping versus singing, right? I had this girl who was like classical music major, whatever, who told me that rap was cheap.
I mean, not just whatever, classical music.
Classical music.
It's very talented.
And she
notice just because it's not popular doesn't mean it's not talented.
Riling up like classical music.
Cinematic. You could say the most sophisticated music out there.
Sure.
But she explained to me that rap was cheap. And at the time I was like, bro, what do you mean rap is cheap? And granted, each person has their, genetic disparities. Like some people might be just good at freestyling, can rap easy, and some people can sing easy. So I'm not saying it's harder, but there are a lot of rap songs where it's like some people can kind of have flow and not have to develop a lot of skills naturally.
Sure. Yeah.
Just like with singing, some people can sing really well just naturally. They got the ability to mimic.
Yeah.
And so they can, so it's like, I wouldn't say one's necessarily harder than the other, but
I mean, it obviously, like, it does come down to, like, what comes easier to you. But I would say that's, like, total crap about, like, rap not being hard to do. Like, that in a sense for me is, like, not just something I can just, like, easily do. And
anybody who says that probably doesn't really listen to a lot of rap, because there's so many people, like, imagine trying to rap like Ski Mask or something, you know, or rap fast like Eminem or something. You know?
like, there's different styles of rap, but that's like saying, like, singing's easy, but, like, all right, well, then sing country and then, like, sing opera. And then, like,
shit is so crazy, bro.
Like, trying to pretend like it's just one thing or that it's an easy thing or, like, disparaging people who are naturally gifted at it. Just seems like it's a messed up thing to say.
Low key seems kind of discriminatory too, because I feel like it's really easy to look down on something that's like not as long.
Okay, well,
maybe it comes down to jealousy then.
I wouldn't say it comes down to jealousy. It comes down to perspective. If you put in all this work to developing a good voice and you hear somebody like Lil Pump drop a song like Gucci Gang, you're like, bro, like, you know, which could be jealousy too. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it could be a lot of things. But yeah, that's a good point too. All right, let's do it. We are on to the whiskey, guys.
Yes,
4 Roses.
I actually really like this whiskey.
I do too, but my stomach's on fire.
If I throw up, but I'm gonna throw up. I mean, I'm gonna throw up on Dylan. Shout out to the best friend though.
I brought a basket.
You didn't line it with anything.
It's not
you
even
just
that
basket.
big.
Well, it's vinyl, so it's washable.
All right.
But,
well,
that's what I have.
We ain't no bitches.
Speak for yourself.
Speak for yourself. I am bitch. Hey,
cheers.
My name's Goku.
What?
Did I spell that?
Yeah, a little bit, but that's fine.
4 roses.
4 roses.
It's stuck in my head.
But flow is superior to everything because it's the relationship of the lyrics to the music and the melody. But engineers.
It's the first time I've had a chase. Dang it.
Engineers over everybody.
Like, if you could have like a J. Cole or a Kendrick song with like a Bruno Mars or like The Weeknd or like Drake or something, you know? Like, I love those kind of tracks where it's just like, it doesn't happen too often too, where like the lyrics are so complex but so well structured and they phonetically sound like you're playing an instrument. And then the chorus, those are my favorite kind of songs, where they switch up a lot and the chorus person is like,
bing.
and they bing with the boot bop
And the T on them. Yo, yes, sir.
They didn't tell it to me.
It makes a lot
about the big learning experiences, things that like taught you stuff while you were doing it, like, you know, maybe stuff that like got into your head and then you realized like, oh, if I do it like a different way, or like just things that are really like,
I'm really curious
changing your perspective.
Say about this actually.
All right, so here's kind of the thing I was telling somebody the other day. Mm-hmm. We got a big video, probably hit 500,000 views early.
Yes.
It was a BTS video.
Yes, it was.
And so it happened before we really knew like how to edit, storytell, and granted it's a reaction, so it's not, we don't really have to do that anyway. But I've been studying recently a lot about like storytelling and how to captivate an audience and how to keep them like entertained, because a lot of people are focused on the algorithm, like how do we get people to blah blah blah. But it's not really about that. It's making your content like valuable, bro, like making that shit good and hard to replicate. And once we get that good storytelling, we can like get a viewer to literally be interested and like want to watch till the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of like having, you know, a lot of edits and stuff, which is good to keep the viewer entertained, but like more about the story you're telling and like, I don't know.
This is gonna be kind of cool to look back on in a couple years, like once we like pop and stuff, because it's so young, and especially with Deep Shots, man.
We already popping, bro.
We got over 7 million views, cuz.
Okay, now what about like harsh criticisms? Like, who has given you a harsh criticism that you took to heart, but it also changed your stuff for the better?
I have a friend. Shit. Yeah, I was gonna say I have a friend. Okay, well the first time was with the song, bro. But we had a we had a Pokemon cipher reaction that we did,
Oh,
and like we had a friend of ours that was in the video. But it just taught me that the comments can be
ruthless, bro.
because he was thrown through a wood chipper, bro. Because he was just kind of sitting there, and in all fairness,
no. I understand that too. Like when I like one of the first few ones that I was in, and then like even a comment that wasn't even that bad, I was still like, oh man, like, someone has this.
Those are always the ones you notice.
I like the hate.
Even though their opinion was like completely obtuse to what it was, I was like, when I thought about it later, I'm like, well, we're doing a reaction. If you want to watch the video, like go watch the video. Like,
and the he was saying like it's all good
fuels
for the channel.
Me. I'll be in the comments. I like talking back to them because I know that brings them back to the channel. Boom, raise their shit.
Oh yeah, your Hodge Twins video that you did.
But that shit was hella interesting because that taught me a lot too. It taught me that man. It's like. So I felt a certain way, and I felt like it was obvious. Like if the Hodge Twins were like, oh shit, my fault. If the Hodge Twins were like, the Hodge Twins essentially were like, black people need to act right. And I was like, how the fuck you gonna tell black people just to act right? And then
all black people.
Yeah, I was like, that shit is obvious to me. It should be obvious to everybody, so I wouldn't explain it. But I felt like, oh, bro, you ain't even got to pour out some more, bro.
I don't tolerate rude behavior.
But that's okay. Like,
I didn't get to answer it, bro.
I want to answer the first question.
You did.
I tapped into Freddie's, but the harsh criticism I got was any shawty that I would kick it with that bro. I swear, they'd be like, "Oh, you have a YouTube channel," and then I show them like a video, and they just be like. Like
that's cool.
Yeah, cool.
Whatever. Like, what the hell are you?
Man. When you reacted to Yummy with
Shawty?
Yeah. Fucking that was just what do you mean?
Nah. But she knew so much about Justin Bieber though for that video.
He was born in 1947.
People in the comments, what's her IG? What's her ad? I was like, thirsty ass motherfucker.
She was like a model though, like who?
All right.
Old girl. Was she not? It's been so long. I'm old, Yusuke.
All right, let's do it. We're on to the fourth shot. This is tequila. Yeah. And I got like the best one that I could.
He saved the tequila at the end, bro. There's so many different kinds of alcohol in my buddy. Man.
Yahweh? All right, let's get it.
Cheers.
I don't get any salt. I'll just lick my sweaty armpit.
Lick my sweaty balls. I'll cut that in post.
Damn. Oh, you saying that to yourself? Don't worry, David. I got you.
I got you. I don't.
No, actually, you did that on you did that on our podcast for the other day.
Cody's ahead of us.
Cut this out in post.
Cody's ahead of us.
Yeah. What the fuck? I thought we already cheers and everything. Some motherfuckers. I can't wait for the next question, bro. I'm about to answer the fuck out of this. What was our most critics? Yeah, but hey, his homie Stav. We were just like, hey, get in the video. But he was just sitting there on his phone.
It was
people in the comments were flaming his ass. They were like, who the fuck is that guy? Get that motherfucker out. And so we tried to bring him on another video, and he was just, you could tell that shit fucked with him.
Anime fans and Pokemon fans and maybe even underground rapper fans, they're apparently vicious because we've done like almost 700 videos and I've never seen any single one of those.
Dog his ass, bro.
All right, now tell me what the future holds. Where do you hope that the channel goes? Where do you hope that like stuff that you want to do, people you want to meet, like just go into like the dreams, the goals, the expectations you have of yourself, all of it.
There's so many YouTube channels that I want to emulate because they all do so many different things. Yeah. But I think that just means that I want to do a lot of different things. When I look at YouTube channels like King Batch, Rocket Jump, Trash Taste.
That's a great example.
Yeah,
King Batch is a perfect example.
Yeah, King Batch is a perfect
I mean, not a big fan myself, but you know.
Yeah. You're not a big fan of him?
No, I think he's just kind of.
Okay, well, take out his personality, but his trajectory, like
his path, he's obviously a smart dude. Mm-hmm. It's just like I guess it's like the style of what he's doing. Yeah. I found some of his stuff really funny. I guess it was more the later stuff.
You fuck with Daystorm? Daystorm was kind of early too.
Yo, Daystorm is so OG. He doesn't get enough respect, man. He does. I mean, he's okay, maybe not because he's really popular, but. He's such a pioneer for like black YouTubers in general. Like, we need to, thank you. Yeah, cheers to Daystorm Powers, man. Like the GOAT of fucking YouTube.
What's the best food in the state?
Yeah,
we're gonna talk about my mom. All right.
The best food in Bama?
We'll unpack that later.
So
some good ass food that's only in Bama.
Anytime that you have a home cooked meal in Bama, I think, because I'm trying to think of restaurants, but all the best food that I have was made by somebody when I went over to somebody.
There's no like specific restaurant,
grandma.
like a certain barbecue or like a different like.
It was always like in those kind of cases, it was the same thing, just a step further in the restaurant world, where it was like a mom and pop shop. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you went to like Penny George's or like Country's Barbecue or
people like this shit.
Yeah, anytime that you went to like that, you could see it was somebody just killing themselves to get people that good soul food.
So we got Penny George's and we got Country's Barbecue.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you the best food I ever ate in Bama. So there was this gala. Is it called a gala or a gala?
Oh yeah, I wasn't there, but you
gala
told
or
me
gala.
about it. Yeah.
So if y'all know, my baby mama's a millionaire. So anywhere I would go with her, it'd just be fire. So we went to this gala or gala, whatever the fuck you did, where it was just some chefs just giving us some fire ass food. They brought out like 4 different entrees.
Tell me what you got. What did you get?
He ate some crazy shit.
Don't remember what it was, but I remember every scoop was just delicious. Until the 4th entree, they brought out a ball of just, it looked like raw meat, bro. And so in my mind, I was like, I ain't about to eat this raw meat, but I did. And it was fucking gross, bro. It tastes like raw meat. But besides that, shit was fire.
Sorry, you had like great ass entrees, and all of a sudden you get a ball of meat, risk salmonella, and eat it.
I mean, everybody was eating, bro. Yeah. Conformity is real. So
I
was eating that shit, bro.
I did some kind of public function. I don't know if it was a play or a show. It might have been a show. But we got fed these like lunch boxes essentially from like 4 Acres, and it was like a really fancy schmancy like soul food place. So I had like some kind of meat and like biscuits and gravy and stuff, and it was just like avant-garde kind of like soul food, you know, kind of like hipster soul food, you know. Bro, shout out Pine State for not sponsoring.
All right, but are you guys ready for like the last thing?
Wait, what?
Yes.
Because remember, these are just the regular shots.
I thought we were done.
No, we're on to the death shot.
What? Nani? Cody's a weeb now. I can die happy.
All right, so what I got here.
That was my life's purpose.
I have 7 different mini shot bottles.
3.
What?
I picked 3.
And most of them are gross. There are 2 that are actually good.
I picked number 3. Let me get in.
You don't get to pick.
Oh, you remember in Dead Man's Walker where they had to pick the beans out the face, and if they had the you know what I'm saying? You about to die is what I'm saying.
I'm gonna swing on you just then, bro. Why you gotta bring that shit up?
Bring it in, bro.
So
I know you're a light-skinned asshole.
So I want
me first.
He's lying. Who cares?
Choke attack.
99 Espresso Cafe.
Oh, nice. You got the good one. All right.
Here you go. Dig deep.
Ow!
Bro.
Will you just let me do my bits?
Hey, man, do your thing, bro.
Thank you. I'm trying to get the one all the way at the bottom. I'm actually trying to hold your hand.
The core.
Ooh, I see this one. Yeah.
Damn, how long that shit take?
Oh no! He got the fireball.
I knew this shit was gonna be.
And I got oh shit. Okay, I got black cherry.
Black people.
Black cherry's fire, and fireball's fire.
99 black people.
All right, I have these.
This is.
I'm so sorry.
What wrong with you?
Somebody gonna dust. Somebody got the
Somebody
dust.
gonna dust. Somebody gonna chop the weed.
Who gonna sweep the kitchen?
Who gonna pat the babies on the back? Yeah,
All right.
babies.
Someone gonna vacuum.
This is the only shot I was like at all worried about. So.
Why is your shit clear?
I'm so sweaty, dude.
Because mine was the fucking black cherry.
Black people.
This is from the pack that they said was crazy disgusting.
You know what, David? I don't think I trust you anymore.
Yeah, me neither. We've lost our faith in you as a human.
He looking suspicious.
Yeah, I don't like the way you've gotten very sexy.
What's your favorite number, 1 to 10?
I'm gonna pull the race card here.
What's your favorite number, 1 to 10?
Minority here.
He is a minority.
I
He's
mean,
Native American.
2 is more than 1.
Fair enough.
Cheers,
Take
guys.
on the Bink
Can't be
State.
racist. Fuck, I don't want to take this.
This is literally all Fireball.
I'm so sorry, Freddie.
I didn't want to be drunk and obnoxious.
That tastes like I took a pack of cinnamon gum and all squished it up.
Fireball is not bad. Don't be tripping, bro. What he had was, it looks like he's dying. Look at his eyes.
It's not that it was bad. It's just that I was doing a bit, and then you were like,
look at your
hey, I'm gonna
look
interrupt.
at your bitch ass friend. Oh, look at David. He's dying.
Limbo.
Oh, what?
That man's got a name. It's Mr. Bitch.
Will not lie. That was the worst shot I have ever taken. That was the grossest thing I have ever tasted.
I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, hold on.
But
it's the grossest thing you've ever tasted?
Grossest shot I've ever tasted.
Grossest shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so I feel like you have a final question for us coming up.
No, mostly I want to congratulate you because you got through all 5 shots.
We did it, bro.
We's the niggas.
You got through every single basic form of alcohol and a super gross sugar shot, which for me is the worst thing that you can
I
take.
can't believe I just had 5 shots.
Before we go, really fast, we're gonna play one more game.
Ooh.
Yes.
Which is what I call Who's Invited to the Cookout.
Yes!
And I'm going to give you just a quick list of names, and I want you guys to decide if they're invited.
Oh,
Celebrity style.
Can
okay?
I pick one off rip, though, that's just automatically invited
Sure.
before you start?
Pick your favorites who are invited.
All right.
But
Just one. You get one, nigga.
But pick one that's obscure. Don't pick one that's obvious.
Oh, damn it. All right. Well, he's obvious, but he's also obscure because you wouldn't think of him. Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is invited to the cookout.
If I'm invited somebody to the cookout, it's going to be a fine honey. Probably Jennifer. Jennifer who? Gardner. Yes.
I knew you was
For
my
what
brother.
reason?
I didn't take her for the list because it was obvious. I tried to pick people who were controversial.
Fair. That woman is a literal angel born in human life.
Is Ryan Reynolds invited? I'll take pain for that. Ryan Reynolds. Is Ryan Reynolds invited?
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds, is he invited to the cookout?
I would say yes.
I would say fuck no, but a lot of people would say yes. A lot of people would say yes.
Quick points.
Deadpool, yes.
Deadpool? Well, no. Like, give reasons why. Like,
why is Ryan Reynolds
1, 2, and 3. No long
Why is
explanations.
Ryan Reynolds not invited?
I would say he would be allowed to come if he was a +1, but does he get an invitation? No, because he hasn't really done
invitation plus. What if he shows up?
If he shows up and people gonna be like, "Hey, why the fuck you here?" He's probably gonna say some shit, and it's gonna be cool. But would he get an invitation? No.
Not a formal invitation.
Fair.
But could walk in.
He would be allowed to.
Freddie.
Fair.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
100%. Okay.
Yeah.
Jackie Chan.
Oh yes, yeah. He was the guest of honor.
Jackie Chan is one of the most dangerous humans alive.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Matt Damon.
Oh, Matt Damon. No.
Not even the Bourne movies. Not Dogma.
I don't know too much about him.
I don't know too much about him, but I know he's
Matt Damon is a rock throw away from being racist, and I want this on all 3 cameras.
No, I wouldn't say that. He seems pretty intelligent to me, bro. So intelligent people usually aren't racist.
I mean, he doesn't like Jimmy Kimmel, so that's got to be a plus.
But I don't know too much about him, so I'm gonna have to pass.
Matt Damon, I want you to see me. You know what you do.
Okay, but if you had to choose then, if you had to invite Ben Affleck or Matt Damon, who would you choose?
Ben Affleck is fucking Batman.
Why?
Ben Affleck's Batman.
That's like the worst Batman.
No.
Worst Batman.
I'm not gonna say it because of Batman. I'm gonna say it because he stood up for Muslims. So I'm gonna say yes.
Actually, yeah, because during the Trump Muslim.
That's like an actual point.
Yeah, that
what do you mean that's an actual point?
Is Chris Pratt invited?
Duh, yes.
Yeah, of course. He's probably gonna be the funniest nigga at the cookout.
Most people in Marvel Cinematic Universe gonna be invited. Bro.
Yeah. Is Don Cheadle
Really? That's such a low bar.
Robert Downey Jr. Yes. Chris Hemsworth.
Yes.
Steve fucking whatever the last name is. Yes.
Rogers.
That's Chris Evans, but yeah.
Yeah, Chris Evans. Yes.
America's ass is always invited to any cookout ever. That's America's ass. Like
Marvel Cinematic Universe.
So Scarlett Johansson, Bradley Cooper.
Are you kidding me?
Vin Diesel? You're gonna let Vin Diesel at your cookout?
I don't even know how black he is, but I would definitely let Groot in for sure.
What? As Vin Diesel.
But
why?
No.
Family.
Fuck Vin Diesel because he couldn't do a scene with The
You
Rock.
can't invite Groot.
Bro, if you can't do a scene with The Rock because you got beef, like you got some problems.
I think that's a very wasted opportunity to meet Dwayne Johnson. Honestly.
Yeah, stupid. Yeah, but
Who's ever been?
But we would let the giant tree motherfucker in, for sure.
Okay. I mean, I guess for the most part, I can respect that because Disney, when it came to Marvel, they hired actors who were already like pretty cool people. I think of Paul Rudd, even Scarlett Johansson, she's like a cool person.
Yeah,
and
she's the sexiest
Jeremy Renner, and
she was Ghost in the Shell.
And right. But you know what? The rest of it doesn't matter. Last person on the list, Jennifer Aniston. Is Jennifer Aniston invited to the party? And can she bring Her friends.
Damn.
Who's her friends? Wow. Like people from Friends.
So like.
That's the joke, Cody. Thanks for having me again. Jesus Christ.
Limbo. Thanks for having him.
I don't know, bro.
Make one fucking joke.
I feel like Friends is so fucking white.
I like you as a host, Sauce Man. Is Jennifer Aniston invited to the cookout, Limbo?
Yeah, ask. No, you answer, bro.
I think yeah, because we haven't heard her a lot of times support her.
You think Jennifer Aniston?
I think Jennifer Aniston is invited.
Okay, well I take Freddie's word for it. She invited to the cookout then, bro.
That's awesome. And I also think that's what's more important is that you guys made it through all 5 shots. You went through the entire list of who's invited to the cookout. You answered all the big questions that people wanted to know about the Lanebros and what music is to come. And with that, I just want you guys to take a moment and tell people what's coming up and what you're excited about.
Okay.
Talk to them.
So a couple things I'm excited about with the Lanebros YouTube channel. We got Captain Acid, which is, if you haven't, the host of this podcast, David and Dylan and Freddie and me, Limbo. We are all dropping an album. I'm not sure when it's coming out, but just know it's going to be fire.
It's coming out, yeah.
Because music is fucking beautiful. It's going to be nice. We got that coming out soon. More deep shots, more Lanebros. It's just stay tuned, bro.
You already know your boy Freddie Lane. Freddie Lane been in the game for a minute. Either way you spin it, I'm always gonna be the one that hits it. Got more music coming out for you. Obviously, me and the Lanebros never ever gonna die.